Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah. Download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it. So you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. This is going to probably be a mini series because I have not been on that many vacations, like traveling to places and things. See, and that's the thing where I'm like, I guess like when I upload this episode, then y'all would know which place. Because I'm thinking like maybe I should talk about my first experience going like on a vacation, like going out of state, or should I talk about like my favorite? Because my favorite is Vegas, but the first time I ever traveled out of state was to go to Disneyland with my family. And that's the thing, like, not to crap on Disneyland. Disneyland is fun, but man, like, if I could go, honestly, if I could go back to Vegas, like, right now without all this stuff going on, I would. Seriously, I love Vegas. I don't know why I love Vegas. I just love Vegas. Like, it's something about Vegas where I'm like, and that's the thing, like, I don't be even out there, like, I'll gamble. I won't gamble a whole lot, but it's just the scenery. Like, that to me, like, yo, if I was like some rich dude and stuff, like, I think I had to, like, I don't know, treat a girl to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. Because Vegas, I mean, people when they talk about living out in Vegas, and I'm like, man, what are you doing out here? Like, I don't understand. There's this coworker I had that I was working with, and he told me he used to live out there. And I'm like, how did you end up here? Like, I don't know. Like, I guess it's just me being a fan of Vegas. It's funny. There's a friend of mine. She goes to Vegas all the time. Like, I'm like, bruh. I don't know if it's like she'll post like old photos of her in Vegas, or but it seems like she's out there a lot. I'm like, dang. Well, I mean, like, not right now, obviously, but like before all this stuff, it seemed like she'd go out there all the time. But anyways, I think I'm gonna talk about Vegas. I'll probably talk about Disneyland, probably the next episode or something. But anyways, so first time going to Vegas, I was 19 years old. I was also had just started doing YouTube at the time, so I was and I remember the night or the morning I was going to. So that morning, because I didn't even go to sleep previously. I don't even remember us like discussing going, because I think we just all agreed like, okay, well, it's a close state. We ain't never been to like Nevada and things. I had to hurry up and correct myself. I almost said Vegas was a state, but I corrected myself. But it might as well be. Like, I don't know any other places out in Nevada, so that's why I'm like, no, it's Vegas. Vegas is now declared this state. It's no longer, Nevada is a city. Vegas is a state now. But no, anyway, so the morning I was leaving, there's a YouTuber that I was beefing with. He was doing a live stream about me and stuff. And so, yeah, that dude, he was freaking wild. That dude was crazy. But anyways, so there is that. And I'm like, man, I'm so excited. I'm like, I'm about to go to Vegas and things. And so anyways, go out there. I'm underage, of course. Like, I'm 19, and I'm going with my family. So it's not like if I was like, if I was probably going with a like group of friends or something, yeah. Most likely, I probably had some like bad influence friends and probably would have been drinking a little bit. So, luckily, I went with family. Second time I went though, what did I have? I had whiskey. I had I think that was about it. I'm trying to think. I don't remember. No. My mom had whiskey. I had not vodka. I had vodka, and I felt like I had another drink. I can't remember, but anyways, I did drink Red Bull. I definitely drink Red Bull. If you're gonna be out in Vegas, you have to have Red Bull. There's like so many attractions. There's so many places you can go to. You have to have Red Bull. So that's why I'm like, whoever my long-term like girlfriend is, like the day that we meet, the day that we agree, like we're gonna be like a couple from now on, like, you know, we're in a full-on relationship. I gotta treat her to Vegas. I got to. I'm like, we have to go out to Vegas and stuff. We gotta just like live it up. Freaking go get like, yeah, get us a hotel. I want see, that's the thing though. Like I feel like, you know, Caesar's Palace, because that's the hotel that I stayed at. Caesar's Palace is actually a nice hotel. It's a really nice hotel. It's big, so that's one thing for sure. If you've never been inside the Caesar's Palace, or you've never been to Vegas and or all of that, like we're all going to discuss everything. But if you've never been inside Caesar's Palace, you're definitely gonna have to like leave breadcrumbs to figure out your way. Like you're gonna have to remember things. Like I remember where there's this like wall where he had these big words, and I guess like if you head like straight down or straight, I'm gonna have to like I should have did a video. I should have did a video of like showing where to get to the elevators and stuff, because I'm telling you, Caesar's Palace, you're gonna definitely need a map. You're definitely going to need like a map and things. Like it's crazy how in Disneyland, I remember when I went to Disneyland, I didn't even need no map in there. It was like because I knew my way around and stuff. So plus it was like pretty explanatory and things. And Caesar's Palace, bro, that's an indoor Disneyland. You're going to definitely get lost in there and things. But it is huge. Caesar's, so they got the casino area. Then, of course, like all the hotel rooms. Then they have like a mall area. Then they have like they have so many different areas in there, man. That's what I'm saying. Caesar's Palace is definitely an indoor Disneyland. But if I don't stay in there next time, I'm like, I definitely gotta go in there and things. Like, nah, Caesar's, and that's what I'm like, it's a very like busy place and stuff. That's what I'm like, Vegas, it's one of those places where it's like you're gonna have to like be with probably a group of people and just keep to yourselves. Don't like look at anybody, don't do, because they got panhandlers out there on every street corner. Just like if you've been to Seattle and you can see how like there's a Starbucks like every 1 block, every 2 blocks, that's panhandlers, but closer. I think I've ran into at least like 5 to 10 monks. Okay, like then there's like the public strippers, but they don't really strip. They're just like in revealing clothes and stuff, saying, "Oh, you gotta tip us for a picture and things." I'm like, man, I don't need to tip y'all. Like, I'm overall not gonna do that. I ain't gonna take no picture with y'all. Like, that's, I'm like, it's sometimes there's people out there. I know what was crazy was there is these 2 400-pound women. Like, look, no, all women are queens. All women are queens, but I'm saying, like, dang, you know, like, that's, man. Like, either way, though, like, whether it's a small woman or a 400-pound woman, like, I'm saying, like, it shouldn't lead down to that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, all women are queens, so it's like, you putting your business out there like that and stuff. I'm like, come on, man. You could do better than that. Like, you can be a businesswoman if you want to. Like, I'm saying, I mean, you know, I feel like overall somebody's gonna be like, if they want to go out there and wear bikinis and wear revealing clothes out in the middle of freaking the escalators going back and forth up and down streets and stuff, yeah, where it's just like, you're not in no strip club, you're not in no club where it's, you know, that type of stuff is like, oh, okay, like, I came in here to see that, so it's normal. No, I'm saying they're out in the middle of the sidewalks. You trying to walk to go back to Caesar's Palace. Next thing you know, you done ran into like 2 400-pound women talking about, oh, you want a picture with us. I'm like, man, I look, either way, whether they were small or, you know, 400 pounds, I was like, I did not want a picture with them. Because I'm like, nah, I'm not trying to pay nobody for no picture. I'm like, man, no. I'd rather ask a random person. I'm like, a random person, I feel like it'll probably be like, you'll be looking at it like, dang, why did I take a picture with a random person? It'll be more memorable, you know? It's like, you know, you just got this random individual you took a photo with. It'd be funny, but it's like, you know, memorable in a way. But yeah, crap ton of panhandlers. What else? I mean, I like, so it was, I feel like, oh yeah, ghetto superheroes. So Batman, black Batman, not white Batman, black Batman came up to me with some black Timberland boots, some jeans, a cape, a Batman shirt, and a Batman mask. Not even the full mask that goes like all across your head. It was one of those like, the strings in the back with the just Batman like appearance face, like, but only covering the upper half and stuff. So he comes up to me, and they were not nice shoes. In fact, I think it was these Adidas shoes that I had bought. But there's these like Adidas basketball shoes that I had bought, and he was just like, "Oh, those are nice shoes. Can I have them?" I'm like, "No. No, you cannot have them." Like, people, they will say that type of stuff to you. Like, what else? Oh yeah, then them monks, they don't say anything to you. They just like step in front of you and try to hand you like a bracelet or a card. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. You like turn around looking at him, I'm like, that was weird. Turn back around, another monk in front of you. Like, they be having those monks up and down the streets, bruh. Like, I'm saying, it's too much. I'm like, them panhandlers, they need to get control of that stuff, man. I'm like, dang, I'm just trying to enjoy my time out in Vegas, and I'm over here getting stopped by every panhandler out here and things. But anyways, but no, like the stores are dope, especially the ones inside Caesar's Palace. They're more as like designer stores, so you're gonna probably come across stores like Gucci, Balenciaga. I think they had a Nike store in there. I don't know if they still got that Nike store in there. Actually, let's look it up. Let's look it up. Because that Nike store is actually, I would like to go back in there and stuff, but Nike store in Caesar Palace. Temporarily. Oh, so it is in there. It is in there. Is it? Hopefully it is. Oh, Nike. Okay, yeah, so it's still there. I gotta go back there. I'd have to. It's like they're all like temporarily closed because of all this stuff going on. It's messed up, man. It's seriously messed up. I remember when days just used to just be so normal and stuff. Now everything is just not normal. But anyways, what else is there to talk about? The food is good. Caesar's Palace, though, I really love that hotel. So we stayed like just like in a regular room in Caesar's Palace. Pretty expensive. I think there's like other cheap ones still, and they're like better and stuff. Like there's my mom, she had a coworker out there that was like, he was staying, it looked like more so like an apartment. Like that hotel room he was at, it was actually pretty nice, but I think that one was cheaper. So definitely do your research and things. But Caesar's Palace is probably one of the nicest hotels out there. If not, it probably is the nicest hotel out there because it's just everything that got's going on, like from the mall, the restaurant, the gambling area. I mean, all the hotels have gambling areas and stuff. So one thing for sure, if you don't like cigarette smoke and smells and cigar smells and you know all that stuff, probably be best to wear like a mask of some sort so you won't have to smell it. I think both times I went out there and overall was like, I don't know. Can you get like sick off of that? Because I'm trying to think. Like, I feel like I might have gotten, because I do remember I got sick both times I was there. And I don't know, maybe I can't remember like how, but I just remember I got sick, and I'm like, man, next time I might have to bring my exercise mask, be wearing that around, because I'm like, dang, y'all need to go outside with that. But nah, they're not. But anyways, no. So here's a little story that I'm gonna tell you guys about my incident in Vegas when I was the first time I went. Let me get some water real quick. Just gotta give me a little small water break. Alright, so I'm in Vegas, first time, 19 years old, and I guess out here we're allowed to gamble at the age of 18. I think so. I think so. But anyways, they might have upped it. I don't know. But anyways, in Vegas, it's 21. It's 21 because I guess like you're gonna probably get offered drinks and stuff. So, anyways, my mom is all like, "Oh yeah, Tyler, go on one of the slot machines. If they ask, just be like, oh, we didn't know anything." So, anyways, yeah. So I go on the slot machines. I should have known that something wasn't right. Because there's this small Asian woman starts standing behind me watching. So I'm looking at her and I'm like, okay, I don't know you. Like, I don't know why you standing. There's like all these people in here, but you're going to stand behind me and watch. I think she was a spy. I think she definitely was a spy to just make sure there ain't no people under the age and stuff. So anyways, hotel, I think it was hotel security for Caesar's Palace. And he comes up to me and he was just like, hey, can I see your ID real quick? I was like going for my wallet. I look at the Asian lady. She's like walking away and things. I'm like, yep, she's a spy. I'm like, she's a straight up spy. I don't know what she did, but anyways, I'm like, yep, she definitely alerted that security guard. So anyways, handed him my ID and things, and he's just like, okay. He's just like, just sit here and wait a second. So then he calls the cops. He called like a cop guy, but he had a police dog. And it's one of those like police dogs that be running around them like tracks and things, chasing the fake rabbit and stuff. So it was one of those type of dogs. And man, I'm like thinking in my head like, okay, well, if I was going to run, it probably would be like on my last day here, like my last few minutes here and things. But I can't run nowhere. My stuff is still upstairs. I know I'm not going to be able to outrun this dog unless I'm like jumping across things. Even then, I probably still wouldn't be able to outrun that dog because that dog's probably trained to jump on stuff. So overall, I'm not going to make it. So that's why I'm like, look, I ain't going to give him no attitude. But I must have startled him because I think I was trying to explain myself. I stood up and I was like, look, man, I'm sorry and things like I didn't know. He was like, can you please sit back down? I'm like, bro, I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm sorry. But anyways, they didn't kick me out of the hotel, but they did let me go with a warning. But they was just like, if we do catch you on any of the machines or gambling, then you will be kicked out and stuff. I'm like, where am I supposed to go? Dang. I'm like, man, obviously I'm here with my mom. You see her standing on the side. Where am I supposed to go? Like, at least, like, just be, like, nah, I feel like that shouldn't be allowed. I'm sorry, but I'm like, nah, that ain't normal. But anyways, what else? A lot of people though. It's a lot of people everywhere. I remember when so the second time I went, because I remember I seen these Adidas shoes. Still got those Adidas shoes too. I actually got both of the Adidas shoes that I bought when I was out in Vegas. Don't even wear them. But anyways, yeah. So there's these Adidas shoes I wanted to get. It was like the Adidas EQT cushion or something like that. So go out there, because I was like, man, I really wanted those shoes. Them shoes is nice. And I'm like, freaking Washington ain't gonna have them and stuff. So I'm like, because no, there's this YouTuber that I followed named CJ So Cool. And he lived out, and I don't know if he still does anymore, but I remember he showed that he was like out in Vegas and stuff. So he knew about shoes and all that. And I'm like, dope. I'm about to check me out at like a shoe store. I'm about to go in there and get me some sneakers. I'm like, bro, it's gonna be lit. But I was only into Adidas stuff. I felt like when I was in like to like Nike or Jordan, I probably would have seen some like better shoes and things in there. But anyways, so but no, was only at that time was only exclusive to Adidas. I don't know why I was like that. I'm like, I shouldn't have done that to myself, because I'm like, yo, all the different shoes. I probably could have got me some heat if I would have been paying attention and stuff, but I wasn't. So anyways, but yeah, I was going back to the there's a mall. It's walking distance. You can walk there and stuff. I mean, overall, you can get a ride or walk there. It's gonna probably be like a few minutes, but anyways, walk there, going in there. That even the mall. I mean, of course, the mall is gonna be big and stuff, but yeah, go in there. People inside. I think I got those shoes from Foot Locker. It might have been Foot Locker or Champs, but people was dope. They were nice and things. I was like, man, I like this. I like Vegas. I just like all of Vegas. Like, besides the panhandlers, and now that I'm over the age, oh yeah, when I went out there the second time I went out there was in 2017. So yeah, it was 2016, turned 20, 27, no. Yeah, 2016 I turned 20, then the next year I turned 21, and I figured, because my mom, she asked me what I want to do for my birthday, and I'm like, look, I don't want nothing special. I want to go back out in Vegas. I want to go back to Vegas because it was I just started working at this job, so I had some like extra money saved up and things. And I was like, yeah, I'm about to get me some shoes. I'm about to go crazy out here and stuff. So, anyways, yeah, went out there. I had me some fun. It was nice. I love Vegas. I gotta go back out there again. But, anyways, how would I rate Vegas? How would I rate that trip? I would like the both times. I mean, yeah, like I couldn't really do much when I was 19, but I still had fun. And then even the second time I went out there, I had fun. So yeah, I'm gonna have to rate it like a 10 out of 10. Even though I did get sick on the way back home, like I liked it. I liked it. I like everything about Vegas. I did. That's definitely a place. I think it's hot. It's definitely hot. Like man. Cause it was, cause I was like, no, I want to go out in, like I think it was like November or December. So I'm thinking, ain't gonna probably be a whole lot of people. Probably a lot of people is thinking along like me. And there's just like, cause my birthday is in August. So of course I ain't gonna go out in the middle of August. Cause it's like, bruh, it's gonna really be hot and things. Like it's gonna be like 100 and some degrees. I'm like, nah, I ain't cut out for that. I ain't let's just see how hot it is out there right now. Cause on my phone, I usually have like all the places that I traveled to. Las Vegas, 84 degrees right now. And on Wednesday, it's going to be 100. And Thursday, so yeah, this up and coming Wednesday. Then after that, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's going to be 98. And then on Monday next week, it's going to be 96. That is crazy. Wait, what day is it? I'm like so lost on what day it is. Okay, it's a Saturday. I was like, man, I'd seen that, and I'm like just straight up confused myself. Like I knew it was Saturday, but it just straight up just threw me off. I'm like, why is only some of the days showing up? But anyways, yeah, 10 out of 10 for Vegas. I like Vegas. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you're purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And that being said, talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching and or listening, and peace.